just going to get the YouTube stream going as well, just in case anyone wants to watch that. And it means I don't have to record to my hard drive. Although we all know the Crimson stream is superior. There we go.
Hello.
It's disappeared.
Oh
yeah, he's
right.
okay.
Yes,
Hi,
don't
welcome
you
back.
worry, guys. Maverick is here.
Nice. Look at that beautiful sun just crested over the pit lane there. Oh, that looks
Wow, it is
amazing.
just beautiful. Looks like the drivers have got
So
a
cinematic.
lovely dry day today. Hopefully.
We've now got some cars coming out of the pit lane. Williams racing point, and I think that's a Red Bull at the back there.
Yes,
Ferrari
indeed.
also joining. Is the game audio even on?
I
put my
so.
game. Hello. Alright, we're back. Okay.
All right, superb.
Smashing. We've got it on.
Smashing.
And now we'll get some of the deltas back up. There we go. We should probably get lap data. There we go. So, interestingly, T. Diaz, or how have I said that name, Diaz, starting on the mediums, opting for the alternate strategy to see how far that can take him. Hello, Zippo. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Zippo.
And hello, Ghosty. I mean, I did say hello to you in the chat, but still hello. Welcome, everybody.
Looks like, unfortunately,
we've got quite the what time would you say this is? Early or later in the day? Is
this
sun
looks
setting?
like quite late. Yeah, it looks like late afternoon or something, doesn't it?
Yeah. So we've got quite the nice weather here. Clear skies, blue up front, and then we've got a nice setting sun. So look at that, beautiful. That's what a 3080 graphics gets you guys.
Yes.
And through the shadows, hopefully no stuttering. The game does like to have a bit of a freeze and drop some frames in the shadows. Hopefully not translating today, and hopefully not into the stream as well. But yeah, I mean, what are your expectations today, Maverick?
Yeah, so that's a good question. I think Lewis could be in for a good one here. Dante is looking to secure his position at the top of the table again, so we could see a massive battle there. It being a dry session, we're probably quite likely to see the grids sorted out in their usual kind of pace. So not expecting any major upsets. I think that
we're right on board with Dante now. He's going to start his hot lap. We've got a bit of some traffic there coming out of the turn 15 section. I think that's turn 15. That downhill left-hander, but whatever.
Yes, indeed.
Dante now starting his lap. We'll run on board with him. We'll give you a nice little track guide here. Down into turn 1. You're absolutely hitting the engine limits. Heavy braking, fourth gear into third for the rotation at turn 1. Use as much of the curb and track you've got as possible. Again, turn 2 there, Dante not maximizing his corner, but now another flat-out second DRS straight here on this Baku circuit. It's very long, a lot of straights. Turn 3, you've got to nail this, and Dante looks to have had a very flowing run through there into 4, make sure not to understeer and lock up down towards 5 as Gepetta gets out of the way. Now we get to tight, twisty stuff. Already a purple sector there by Dante. Oh, he's slowed that down really well. He's got the car rotating now towards the infamous castle section. And he's going to get to there all the way across the barrier. Owl sets a bank lap over 139.8. That's the time to chase. Wolfie goes even faster by about 2/10. He's set 0.6. Mossbeck on is sitting at a 140 here. Dante into this very tricky left-hander, locking up slightly. I think that was there.
Beautiful
down
car
towards
control.
Yeah, down towards 15, 16, and 17, whatever all this is. Another purple sector for the middle sector there. And now it's all just flat round here, and then again look to the curb on the right, flat round here. And now he's got a little, maybe a little helping hand of slipstream from the car ahead. It's
I'm
a Red
expecting
Bull,
pole
but
here.
it's not going to affect him.
Yep.
It might be. It looked to be a very good lap. And to the line now. Wolfie still holding that provisional pole, but Dante marginally beats it by 300ths of a second. 39.621, the time to chase.
Beautiful lap there by Dante. As I say, the car control there was just incredible, showing us all how it's done.
And our only medium runner, unfortunately, bailing his lap. Also, if you guys just saw at the start while we were going through the outlaps of everybody's Swits, just before the castle section, binned it into the wall. And unfortunately, had to go back in for a new set of tires and a wing. Hello, Slackface. Good evening. How are you today? Now we've got Lazy Banana followed by a Williams to the line. Let's see what he can do. He's got the DRS wide open, as it should. It's only good enough for Peanut, but these times are very close to each other. I mean, the top, what is this? Top 10 separated by under a second, actually.
Wow. Absolutely incredible skill by these drivers. It's going to come down to very, very fine margins. There goes Larkwave with a lovely lap. That's incredible. That's a really good lap from Larkwave.
Yeah, but it could come with a bit of a backlash. 2 laps on those tires. So he had to have the second time running there.
Yeah, the tire wear on the softs here is quite a lot. You could struggle if you want to do too many laps on these softs.
Carlos Sainz has just started his hot lap, using all of the track limits that right up against the wall, going into that corner. Carlos still managed to hang it on. It's not too smooth on the steering input, coming into a straight line. Understeering here. This is a very crucial corner where you make up a lot of time. He's purple actually through there, but tapping the wall just on the exit of sector 2.
Not ideal.
Now, castle section, will he fall foul to it? No, not today, not this time round. It is going to continue on down towards sector 3, sliding out that rear end there. But he's managed to hold it in a straight line, got some great momentum. There's a Ferrari just pulling off to the side. Not using all of the inside, they're tapping the outside barrier. Thankfully, only reduced damage, so he's not going to get any damage there either. And now he's going to go to the line.
Seems like there's a few cars parked here at the castle section. I wonder what's going on there.
Probably
seem to have got going again.
Who else is that?
It was Paul Wah was also parked there. He's got going again, so hopefully they don't block anyone on a hot lap here.
Carlos Sainz then puts his car up in PA of 40.3, a very solid lap time here for his banker.
Definitely a good start.
We're still looking for 5 or 6 other cars here to set a lap time. Pineax and Lewis amongst those 6. Well, we expect to see them further up the order around the top 10.
Definitely we would.
Oh, this is Pineax here to set his first hot lap of the section. Riding right up against the wall there. Now towards the line. It's just a straight line. DRS open as early as you can. It makes up those little tents that you need. And it's only P11.
That's disappointing for Pineax. He really needed to get a bit more out of that. And I have just been informed here that Bless Home is actually going to attempt this race with no traction control on keyboard. Now that would be very, very impressive if he can keep it out of the barrier here.
I'm not sure that's going to end well.
Yeah, it's notoriously difficult to drive with no traction control, especially in Baku. But we'll keep an eye on Bless Home's progress. I think that would be quite the achievement if he's able to pull that off.
Oh, bless goats is what chat says.
Bless goats, yes indeed.
Is T Diaz still struggling to set a lap time, first on those mediums, now on these softs. He's invalidated both times. There's a big lock up on Jupiter into the wall.
Oh!
At 3, that's really unfortunate. I think he hasn't got front wing damage. He's still got his lap. running, so not an invalidation from hitting the wall too hard, but maybe some line damage. It looked to be a quite the hefty shunt there.
Oh, he still has time to do another run, but it's not going to do well for his confidence. This track is...
Mercedes goes through.
Yes, indeed. This track is all about confidence here.
As long as he takes it nice and calm into castle section, if he has got some damage, yeah, okay, it looks like he'll be fine through there. Still,
good.
some drivers yet to set a lap time. Dante out there once again to cement that lap time. Wolfie chasing it. Rice, thank you for the one bit. You're gonna. I'm not. Okay. He says, Monsieur. It's such a picturesque time, isn't it, chat?
It is. It's just
sun setting
gorgeous.
is just beautiful. Owl sets a fastest lap of the race. Sorry, not race. Qualifying session.
Wow, you're a little bit ahead of ourselves. Yep.
Oh, Wolfie invalidating. As you like the layout, or you just like going in a straight line, flat out everywhere. Nice.
Flat round there.
Rice says hydrate. You got some emergency water with you there, Maverick, or anything?
I have some emergency Max here. Pepsi Max.
There you go. Drink some.
Hashtag not sponsored.
During the qualifying and race.
Mm-hmm.
As wow, you have 3 more hydrates coming your way. Thank you for the one bit.
Yeah, I'm going to drown in Pepsi Max here. I'm happy with that.
Lito,
bless him.
Provisional pole.
Wow, beautiful lap by Lito.
That's a name I have not heard at the top of the leaderboard in quite a while.
Yes, indeed. Lito will be happy with that one.
But Dante, he's not one to give up. Nearly 3/10 up as he powers down towards Sector 3. He's in Sector 3. It's a purple Sector 2, so his lap's looking very good. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hydrates.
Oh dear.
Is extremely annoying. Now Dante just keep his car in a straight line. Don't want to create any more friction than he needs on those tires by going left or right. Where does he go? It's pole position, 39.
Wow.
Flat.
That's an excellent lap time from Dante. He can be impressed with that one.
We're starting to get into some setup territory here. I think they're about half a second maybe off of what setups would be able to do.
Yes, indeed. That's very impressive.
Now Larkwave, he is also improving. He's going to go to the line.
Come Larkwave too.
Now takes the line. He goes P3, another solid lap time.
Excellent improvement.
Hey, yo, I just take care of you guys and you say I'm annoying. Well, I mean, judging by the amount of hydrates you've just sent, you've basically drowned us.
Yes. You have just killed your commentators. I hope you feel good about yourselves.
The rest of the stream will just be F1 engine ASMR. And you know what? That's going to be sad because it's only V6 hybrids, ain't even V10s or V8s.
Yeah, it's not even going to be a nice engine ASMR.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have Lewis on a hot lap here.
Same time.
Wow, that's incredible. Yes, indeed. They have set exactly the same time.
Wow.
Larkwave ahead because he said it first. That's impressive.
There isn't a 0.1 difference. What are you talking about, Maxi? Absolutely lying to everybody. Anyway, we'll look towards Carlos through the castle section. Still not able to get up on his time. Here goes Pineax. Where is he right now? I really hope nobody bins it into the castle section, but it would make for great content.
Well, certainly it would. Get those hashtag viewers.
I got Lazy Banana now on the controller. He is invalidated, so he's probably just on a cooldown lap, waiting to go again. Here goes Pineax into the castle. I'm now Hawkeyeing everybody going through castle.
Indeed. Lewis now approaching the finish line, making his way through the flat round 8 section.
Still 3 drivers.
What can Lewis do?
Yet to set a lap time. Here comes Lewis for his first lap. How far is the car ahead? He's pulling into the pit lanes to no slipstream, helping him towards the line. It's a 40.8.
Ooh.
That is not the greatest lap.
No. Lewis will be disappointed with that one.
Here comes Paul. He's going to go P2.
Wow. Now that's impressive there.
and now look towards Jupiter. He is the only man not to set a lap time yet, but he is absolutely hauling ass here to try and get it. Oh, but he's actually backed out of it.
Oh, it looks like he's invalidated. Yep. He really needs to get a time on the board.
Hynax 6/10 up through sector 1. Yo,
Wow.
that's hella sus. I think that's just the Delta crying. I don't think he would have made up 6/10 because he's currently sitting at 39.9.
Yeah, that would be esports
sussy
level. Yes, very sussy indeed. Yep. Although it is not invalidated.
Quick question, Maverick.
Yeah, 600ths. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I moved you. This Paula guy, is he D2 or is he D3? I'm sorry.
D3.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to know because he's only in all his friend lists. I thought maybe it's just a friend of him that joins. Okay.
Yeah. No, he's
Because I haven't seen him before. That's why I just.
yeah, he's
I just
D3.
want to see, you know, not that it's like some guy
rando.
from the league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he is. Yeah, he's
Because
D3.
there's something in his name. That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, bud. Can you put me back in?
Yes.
Thank you all, baby.
Split now as he goes down the hill.
Hello, I have arrived back.
I don't have Project Cast 2. Why does everybody keep asking? And Hynax is 1.4 seconds down on his time, so it's not going to be an improvement from him. Here comes Paul one more time to the line, but I think he's just boxing. Or he was, yep, he's boxing. That's his qualifying over. Oh, Moroccan, you noob. I'll just keep it all on default. We're looking at point K. He's sitting in a lowly P9 for himself, obviously fighting for the win at one point yesterday in the Dutch Grand Prix, hoping to make better work here in Azerbaijan, trying to claw back that win once again. But seriously, Point K's got to put in a phenomenal lap time here. He's still in the 39s. It's a high 39. And he's got castle section to navigate now. Using all of the track width. He's going to try push it through there. He's not as aggressive as the other drivers through there. So maybe still a bit feeling, what would you say, not in tune with the track. It's not confident.
Potentially, yeah. And as I say before, this track is really all about confidence.
And Toga then retires. That's his qualifying over. Somebody's off in the escape road. Who is that?
I see that too.
Is that Larkwave? Oh, it's Dante.
Dante?
He's broken his front wing.
Oh,
he's
that's...
trying to reverse to get on the track, but he's got many cars coming behind him. But that's going to be his qualifying over.
Yep, it is. He's going to have to hope that that 2/10 gap that he's got is sufficient. I am also hearing it looks like Geppetta has also ended up binning it exactly into the same corner as well, so that's his qualifying done. Maybe starting from the back of the grid.
Rice Asian, I'm gonna punch you in your face once I find you. You never call me daddy, please.
Oh no.
I'm a zoomer, I can't. Switzerland got front wing damage, so his lap is not gonna be an improvement.
He's done as well.
Thank you for the one bit though.
And Paul Watt has retired. Oil puts in a 39.091. Missing out on pole by, was that 400ths? Lito has unfortunately invalidated that lap as well. Larkwave.
Really unfortunate. There he goes to the line now. It's all just a straight line. Everybody now ending their... What the fudge have you just sent me my chat? Super Idol, what?
Wow!
Oh, my chat. Larkwave, does he improve? He can't improve. He's marginal on his time. Next to cross the line will be a McLaren. It's Lewis. Here he goes. There's going to be another car right behind him of a Renault. Can Lewis improve?
Lewis doesn't improve.
He isn't able to improve. Who is the other Renault? It's Nolito. He can't improve. Somebody else is coming across. It's Wolfie. 2/10 up on his time, but still in P5 there. We're looking towards Mosbeck now.
Mosbeck was down on his time in the previous sector. Yeah, he's going to abandon.
He's going to back out of that one. Lazy Banana carrying on 1.5 tenths up on his time. Where will that put him? It's good enough for P8 then.
Wow, that's an incredible jump for 1/10.
invalidated on his time. We're looking at Larry behind him. He's currently sitting P14. I think he's 6 cents down. Is it unable to improve? He lost 7 tenths somehow. Now both the Williams slipstreaming, Owl leading his teammate TDS, trying to bring him up the order. TDS not tucking into that slipstream too well, but he is there. He is getting some. And to the line, Owl finishes TDS third, so it's a 2-3 for the Williams.
Massive big brain. He set a purple final sector there. So
yeah, right.
Williams
Thank you
2
for
and
the
3.
unfollow and follow again. You've got another hydrate.
Oh no. Oh, shorts. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's always shorts.
Yeah, it's always shorts. Oh, we love you, shorts.
Anyway,
What
guys,
a session.
pole position for Dante.
Wow.
And the two Williams coming out of nowhere, a real surprise in today.
That really was, yeah.
Yeah, Paul also coming. I think he's a reserve driver here today, is he?
He is indeed, yes. He's just recently joined D3, so yeah.
Strong showing the Nolito P5. That's he's gonna be well chuffed with that time. We haven't seen him this high in quite a while. Wolfie down in P6, hoping for more off the race start. Larkwave 7th, 8th, Mospec, Lazy Banana 9th, Squabbly Darbly 10th, and most disappointingly, Point K is down in P12 out of the top 10.
Yeah, Point K's got to be looking, you know, to hopefully make up some places on strategy here.
Alright, while you continue the commentary for the formation lap, I shall go get some water.
Yes, to save me from all those hydrates. So, looking like it is going to be a dry start for the drivers today. Rain staying away for now. Which I'm sure everyone here is quite thankful for. Wet Baku can be quite the challenge. Understatement of the century. So here we go. Drivers getting underway for the formation lap.
I am back.
Welcome back.
I don't have a bottle of water.
Oh no.
I have a jug of water.
A jug of water.
A jug of water.
Jug of water.
Anyway, then.
Keep you going. But in the
Heck yeah.
meantime, let's get some of that UI hidden. What do you think?
Heck yeah. Give me a sec.
All right.
I'll use the pub there. There we go.
And I'm learning to hide mine as well. Wow.
Amazing.
Maverick
Have you thought about tire
improving.
strategies yet?
I have not. I've just brought up the tire graphic there. Interesting.
Right, while you do that, I'll run you guys through the tires. The top 10 starting on the softs they qualified on. Interestingly enough, I think this might be the first league race we've had where everybody outside the top 10 is starting on the alternate strategy.
Yes.
And it's actually a diverse one. We've got 3 drivers starting on the mediums. There's the predicted pit stop strategy at the bottom. Softs to hards is what the game is saying. But I'll continue. Pinex, Carlos, Antoka, Switzerland, Lewis, Blessholm, and Jupiter all down there on the hard compound tires, looking to run long and try capitalize on any mistakes. Maybe it's a late safety car, factoring them in again. But they are looking to play the long game straight off the start.
Yes, indeed. Very interesting plays going on here.
Mav, what strat are you doing? Tell me, slackface.
I think this one is a pretty standard one. It's going to be soft to hards. In Zandvoort, the soft medium was possible. If you're tire pro like me, let's go. But here, the softs just wear far, far too much. So, soft hards, I think, is going to be optimum.
Bryce, thank you for the 5 bits. And if you guys do want to support, there is a donate button down below, or you can give some Prime subscriptions. Those are for free. But I will digress from that as we are now coming up to the grid. If you have tire management, softs to mediums is possible. But then again, we are here in Div 2 where everybody drives really hard.
Yes.
So
indeed.
these guys maybe not factoring in tires just yet. I think the only few who would is Lewis, but he's obviously gone for the hards. Right, stop, please. Thank you for the 1 bit.
And presets as well, of course, yes. So that will hurt the tires a little bit more as well.
Indeed.
Plus, that is Jesty, who is our Baku Pro, talking there. I think from my point of view, I kill rear tires, so here is an easy soft to hard.
Rear tires, what that? But anyway, aside from that, thank you for the 1 more bit. Everybody has lined up on the grid. Then Dante on pole position, Owl alongside him as we build up to the 5 red lights here at Baku. It's lights out and away we go. It's a great start for Dante. A lot of wheels, a lot of smoke being kicked up, as I think Dante's going to cover off the inside as Williams can't get past him. The Haas of a driver somehow getting up into P3. I can't see quite
Paul
well.
Watt
Deltas
has
are
made
all
it
out of shape. It is Paul who's got up from P4 to P3. Everybody else behind, there's a spin for Alpha Tower. There's just both. There's a Red Bull there.
and it's a VSC.
That's a hectic start.
That is indeed. Wow. Everyone away clean at the front, it looks like. So at least our battle for the lead is pretty good. It looks like there's there's a massive car park here somewhere. Everyone behind Pineax all parking up for some odd reason. I imagine there's probably an error there in who is meant to be in what position.
Yeah, so just look at Dante down. That's what we look at as we're underway again for green flag running through Castle. Hopefully everybody keeping it clean. We just picked up earlier there Carlos Sainz, some front wing damage. Thank you for the many more bits you're sending 1 by 1 there. We should probably get the gaps up now. There we go. As those come back to us after we cross over the line 1 more time. We've now got 3 packs running. We've got a little 3-man train here in no man's land, and then a big battle at the back happening. Oh, that's a squabbly dobbly in the wall here at Castle section. Yellow flags are out there.
Oh,
so
that's
really
unfortunate
for the racing point.
Is he going to be able to get running again? Yes, he seems to be underway. A lot of wing damage, so that is going to be box 4 hards, in my opinion.
Now Dante, the only car without slipstream, may be under pressure from Al going into turn up, but he's going to manage to stay ahead. There's somebody in the pits. Is Nolito one of the soft runners? I think, is he in the pits or is he just dropped back? I'm not sure what's happened to Nolito here. He's just dropping down the order for some reason on my screen.
Yeah.
Into the pit lane.
Boxing off those mediums. What tire is he going to go onto? He's going to go onto the hards.
Why are you guys getting so excited for a crash at Castle? Come on, guys. Amazing. Thank you for the Prime sub for 2 months there, Rice. God, this really hurts my ears, this notification. So the Delta's still trying to sort themselves out. I can't even see what I'm trying to look at here.
Yep,
we'll follow Dante's rear wing into... yeah. Dante is now building up a healthy lead here over Owl. Will follow behind everybody in the top 8, going through Castle. Fine. I think Mospec getting very close there to the wall, especially on the exit, having to correct. But this will be coming to the end of lap 2, starting lap 3. Still no DRS on this occasion as Owl scrapes the barriers there on the right-hand side on that downhill left-hander. Dante, he's still not built out that 1 second gap. He might have, I can't tell just yet with the Delta screwed. Squabbly Darby somehow in the lead, of course, after crashing out. But I think Dante has made that separation for that slipstream to be inefficient here. And they're still going to go as a single file.
And fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far. Yep, it's almost a second. Dante's going to want to push really hard on this lap to make sure he breaks that slippy. DRS is really powerful here.
There we go. We're seeing the first few wings starting to open here at the front of the field. Can we possibly see a move into turn 3? It doesn't look to be doing anything just yet. Early doors here. Still 26 laps in this Grand Prix as a whole. 3 of them done. Paul locking up there a bit. into turn 5 or 4, whatever it is. I can't remember. We might see a fight here with Geppetto going on Carlos Sainz. He's got a great run. He's on the back of him. He's going to go to the inside as Carlos defends the racing line. A bit of a weave there from Carlos as he tries to push the Red Bull driver all the way to the left-hand side. And we go into turn 1. The Red Bull is a car's length ahead now, but has he gone too deep? He has a little bit of a slide there on the rear end by Carlos.
One of the Williams has made contact in the castle section. Lost a little bit of wing to Diaz. It's going to be an early stop for him, I think.
Carlos not able to defend from Geppetto, gets past him. Dante has broken outside of DRS at 1.5 seconds.
Really good work
and
from
that
Dante.
gap is ever growing here now. But the closest in this front pack, Wolfie on the back of Diaz here. Really struggling. Right-hander. It looks like he has to lift ever so slightly. Wolfie's got the momentum. He's got the slipstream. He's ramping up the miles an hour here because obviously superior metric.
Yes,
It's
indeed.
going to be easy pickings. Into the pit lane, the Williams here on lap 4.
Yeah, he needs that new front wing.
Just look how close Paul is to Owl now at the start of lap 4. He's going to have DRS here.
Can we see a
He
move?
doesn't have too much ERS to play with. Owl defensive. He's going to cover off the inside. Paul's going to bide his time, not use ERS.
Yeah, he's playing the long game here. He knows that this is a long old race.
Oh, it looks like 3 wide nearly as Blesson pulls into the pit lane and
Wow.
becomes 2 wide. Switz and Mosbeck into turn 1. Moss round the outside. He gets up into P13. Voitasos inheriting P15 after Blesson pits. He's gone for the mediums. Switz bangs the wall once again.
And is that a bit of wing damage for Switz? I think he's got away with it this time. Yep, Switz doing a bit of lay struggle. He asked the tyres how much grip he could have. Tyres said no.
Yeah, these hards, you can't push them too hard on the first few opening laps, and that's exactly what he's doing. They take quite a while to get up to temperature.
They really do.
They're not really in the operating window just yet, and he's really asking too much of those. There's not enough grip.
Ooh, and Toka made a bit of a mistake through the castle section. Pinax has got through. Pinax now the lead driver on the alternate strategy.
Yeah, and the gap between them, 7 seconds. So they have lost quite a bit of time, haven't they, off of that
For
virtual
sure.
safety car escapade?
They have indeed.
Still, there is a healthy gap between everybody, still mostly within a second. But there is a McLaren there in no man's land. It's Lazy Banana. He's got a 7-second gap behind and a 6 ahead. But can Paul try it on this occasion? He's still going to save ERS. His helmet actually looks like a peach to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does a little bit, yeah. We're going to call him Peach Head from now on, yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, we've got our tyre expert here in chat saying Sauce will drop off around 6 or 7.
Okay, so we should be expecting that soon.
And Toka already into the pit lane, on for a fresh set of medium compound tyres. It looks like a 2-stop for him. As we go side by side, just the corner just before Castle. That was Owl. Dante made a mistake somewhere, actually. That is Dante that they're pressuring.
It is.
Up into Castle. So some way, somehow, Dante lost 2 seconds.
Yeah, Dante's going to be a sitting duck on the main straight here.
Just get a quick view of his front wing. Everything looks intact there, so he should be
He's lucky.
fine. We'll look to his rear wing, just see how Owl closes up to him here. He's going to be very vulnerable here on the start-finish straight. Now it's all flat out after this corner. All of them look to have... Oh, there's a bit of a rear end loss there for Pulwar. But he's managed to keep the car going. He's lost a lot of time, though. Nearly outside the second, still within DRS on this occasion.
Yeah,
Owl.
he's
Not
lucky he
strong
stayed
out of
within
10
DRS. No, it looks like Dante might just have enough of a gap here. He's done a really good job.
so Owl
Dives into the
blinking
pits.
first.
He wants those hards for the undercut.
Cut to Larry and Pinax at the Red Bull v Mercedes. This is what a real live Grand Prix you would be looking at the front. Now it's Alfa Romeo and Haas 2022.
Yes.
Maybe. Maybe Haas and Alfa Romeo fighting at the front in 2022.
Wow.
Who knows?
That is that your bold prediction for 2022?
That is bold prediction. But
That
here
is
comes
very bold
TDS
indeed.
on Lewis. Lewis defensive on the inside. It's a medium v hards. And round the outside, there's not a lot of space left. Squeezed all the way to the wall. Lewis trying all he can on his harder compound to try stay ahead. Still going to go at it. A ding-dong battle here, but it's inviting the two behind to come into the fray here and try work as Lewis tucks in the slipstream back to the inside line. Later on the brakes, who dares? It's the Williams driver.
He gets away with it there. So TDS remaining ahead for now. It's a long way to go in those mediums, though.
We've got a four-man train here. Lewis and TDS couldn't settle it cleanly enough to let the guys behind not catch them. So now it's two McLarens on the back of one Williams. Hopefully they can work as a team to pressure the Williams driver as he taps the wall there.
Yes, indeed.
They're all going to get through Castle well here, all using the track limits perfectly. Just using all of that track width. We've got Mosbeck right on the back of Lazy Banana here. He'll probably be more likely to make a move in comparison from Lazy and Tidaz.
Looks like our leaders are pitting. Frees up Lito to take the lead of the Grand Prix.
Mosbeck very wide there, not got a great run. Lewis already dropped back a second. Is this Paul jumping Dante in the pit lane? No, it looks like he just got out ahead. But here comes Owl. The undercuts worked.
Wow.
He's in front of Dante. But it's crucially, it's a medium v hards. So one on the 2-stop, the other on a 1-stop.
Yeah, can Oil make up enough time? It's tough
Lewis
here.
to
Lewis
the
down the inside of
Tidaz.
TDS. Is he going to hold it? Is he going to hold it?
Go at it. They're not going to stop. They're going to keep going. And Lewis ahead. But can this invite the two behind once again? It doesn't look like they're close enough. Tidaz being squeezed all the way to the wall. Lewis resuming racing line. They both go quite deep here.
Yeah.
Slowing down. I think there was side-by-side moment there for Lazy Banana and Mosbeck as well.
Wow. Incredible battle going on here. Lewis coming out on top for now, but can he stay ahead? Can he build his advantage now? That is the question.
Oh, does TDS dare into this next section? He looks like he's gonna
that would be
behind
crazy. Yeah.
And it's definitely a corner where you can make a dive in the moment, but it's whether you want to play that tactically.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, Lazy Banana and Mosbeck, nearly a side-by-side. Mosbeck trying to find every single avenue to try and pressure Lazy Banana. They're just not working though and losing a bit of time to the two ahead again. Meanwhile, we're having a little debate here in chat between Guesty and Moroccan. Moroccan thinks the mediums can go to the end if it doesn't puncture around 80%.
Yeah, as you say,
Yellow flag. That's
might
exit
be
of Castle.
It seems
too
our
better.
Red Bull's come a cropper. Yep.
He's broken his wing.
Well, hopefully he can get going again. Looks like he's underway. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Yep, rears are going to absolutely be shredded by the end of the stint. So the car is going to be very hard to control.
Like Lewis overtaken by TDS once again.
Yes,
Lazy Banana and Moz managing to catch up on the back of these two. But we've got Polwa pressuring Dante. Obviously, Owl on those mediums built out a 3-second gap, but he's still going to make a pit stop's worth of a gap here in the next 15 laps, maybe.
Yep.
Giuseppe in chat saying you can do soft mediums, but you should be boxing on lap 9 to get off of those softs.
Wow, that's a long way to go on the softs.
Team principal of Alfa Romeo reporting Dante's downshift paddle is not working properly. So technical issues in the car, mechanical issues. So this is really going to be a shame as yellow flag.
Diaz, yep, has crashed in the castle section. He has turned around. He's reversing through the castle section. This is
I think we've seen this a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, unfortunately, because reset to track is banned, then it is very difficult to actually get the car turned around there. So both McLarens have now been freed from behind the Williams. Oh, that's unfortunate for TDS.
Here comes the lock wave on Larry. I swear, I do not want to see Halo cam. I don't want to look at the Halo when someone's trying to overtake. What is this? It keeps doing it at this specific part of the straight. The camera just goes to like, let's look at the Halo or, or the side pod.
No, thank you. I would not like to look at the Halo, please.
Looks like Paul Wall managing to get ahead of Dante. So those the steering wheel issue really coming out and playing effect on Dante's race here today. And that was a brand new steering wheel as well, practically only 2-3 months old maybe.
That's correct, yep.
And even my eBay wheel lasted longer than that before catching fire.
That's,
but
right, and yours blew up. Yep, indeed.
Yeah, mine blew up.
Yes.
Spontaneously combusted.
Spontaneously combusted, yes indeed. But is Dante going to spontaneously combust here? Dante, I think, is still in for being able to win this race on those hards once the mediums drop off.
Larry, some front wing damage, hopefully not going to bin it into a wall here. He's on those mediums from the start, so still trying to go long. He can box with the hards right now and go on for a fresh new wing, but that just depends on how he wants to play out his race. If he can take the pain right now and continue with his strategy, then he can, but it's going to be a risky gamble.
It is, yes.
Now Woofy and Nolito shaping up a little battle here on the straight. It should be simple DRS pass, but Woofy has a bit of a gap. It looks like that gap is practically nothing as yellow flag in sector 1. There's a Renault and a Williams caught up the yellow flag sector 1 and 2, but it's not going to stop these two from fighting it out in towards turn 1. Simple move for Nolito there. Pass Woofy, but
Woofy on the brakes! Oh, there's been contact!
In the wall, yellow flags. And a broken wing.
Oh, Woofy.
I think that's far too audacious.
I think it was, yep.
He's gone in way too deep, just like a certain driver from a set of course, a competizione in my race when I was about to win.
That is correct, yep. Yep. So,
Lazy Banana now into the pit lane.
Woofy comes off worst there. So, let's see how Lazy can do.
Larry still deciding to traverse with the front wing damage here. It's a right front in plate, so that's really going to hurt him through most of the left-handers. Or I don't even actually know if you break which side of the wing, which corner it affects. But you know,
no idea. Yep.
Stonks.
It stonks.
Switch looks really close for Antoka here. Closed up through turn 5. I think this is turn 5 here actually. And then turn 6 towards Castle. Understeering is that Ferrari there. Does he have front? And more yellow flags out in sector 1. I'm not sure that's 4. It's just 2 cars in the pit lane.
Yeah, it looks like
TDS has DNF'd. He's retired into the pit lane. So really unfortunate starting P3 on the grid today to DNFing.
Yeah, really unlucky considering his teammate is leading the race right now.
Blessout coming out of the pit lane. He's just going to come behind. So he's going to be lapped by quite a couple of cars actually. Paul though, he's on a charge towards Owl. The gap now 1.3 seconds. Dante, he's lost about 3 seconds back to these guys on the mediums, but he is on those harder compound of tires. I do think maybe the medium compound runners are gonna box one more time, maybe softs to the end.
I would tend to agree.
They
I think
box quite early.
Yep. Far too early to make it to the end from the mediums, so their mediums are either going to suck right at the end, or yep, they're going to need to box.
Nolito, I think, made a bit of a mistake there. He had quite the gap on Antoka, about a second, but that dropped right down to a 10th going into turn 2.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what that was about. Hopefully they keep it clean. Antoka is using a lot more of the track than Nolito. Obviously being pressured here now. I can drink some water. Look towards Point K. He's catching up onto the back of Carlos Sainz here. So our tire experts really discussing this strategy here. Giuseppe thinks the crossover period is too far for the hard compound runner of Dante to catch up to those on the mediums if the medium runners do go to the end.
Yep, it's going to be interesting. Oh, bless him, unfortunately has left the session.
Really
on his
unfortunate the connection there.
no oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
bless
no
home
traction control.
has left, but it's not due to traction control, this is due to
Oh,
lag.
exhaust into the wall, locking up there.
Oh
Into turn
no.
14, broken his right wing. Oh, and he's
that
lost it. He's
right
in the wall.
wing. Oh, full safety car.
I think
Oh.
Voidus might have DNF'd himself on purpose there, because that's a bit
Okay, were you on his POV at the time?
Yep, and
Okay.
his car is currently upside down, so
Yeah, I think yep, that potentially could be. Oh, some drivers getting speeding under safety car penalties here.
Right, but will Dante box here for mediums? 'Cause I think,
Oof.
considering what the guys in chat are saying, the mediums will go to the end now. 14 laps
Yeah,
you have to do to the end.
It's going to be interesting. Dante would need to give up a lot of positions.
Twits has got the soft compound tire.
That is very crazy indeed. That's definitely not going to make it to the end.
Dakota thinking Dante should actually pit here. And does he prioritize track position or the tire advantage?
Oh, yeah. Unlike Zandvoort, I don't think track position is as important. It's very easy to overtake here, so yeah, the tire advantage might be more important.
All right then.
Massive decision here, though.
Only time will tell then when everybody pits Owl and Polwar. Let's see what they do. Surely they're going to come in. They've got nothing to lose here. Because it's not like it's very late in the race. But do they come in? I'm not sure. Owl is currently sitting on the racing line. And he is going to
looking like they're
stay
continuing.
out.
Yep,
Polwar
so...
stays out. Dante stays out.
Ooh, interesting. Dante maybe banking on the medium tower runners running out towards the end. Looks like Pineaxe, though, is taking advantage of the safety car. Perfect timing for Pineaxe. Is actually
also in then.
really good. Yep, Woofy. What's Woofy going to go on to?
It's going to be extremely interesting. Let's take a look at penalties real quick. Then a drive-through penalty for the McLaren of Lewis, currently sitting in P8. That's really unfortunate.
That's going to hurt.
You cannot serve a drive-through under safety car or
That's
VSC
correct.
conditions. So he's
That's gonna
already
really hurt.
on the back foot here. Nolito, 3 seconds. A drive-through for Banana as well.
Oh, both McLarens coming a cropper. Yeah, McLaren team boss would be sad if only we knew who the McLaren team boss was. Oh wait, it's me.
Oh no, there's gonna be some stern talking to in the
yes,
McLaren box later.
some angry Zach Brown or Zach Maverick.
Everybody is calling Switzer very bold and big-brained here to go on the softs. These definitely will. I mean, could they make it to the end? They'll be very short. But
I think they're gonna melt.
we do have 2 more laps of safety car, so technically around 8 laps he's got to do on those softs.
Yep. It's gonna be
that
really tough.
Oh yeah, 10 laps on the softs. My math is terrible.
Very small brain.
Yeah, I think it's too early then for the soft compound tire. The mediums would have been the best choice, but under these safety car conditions, we will run you down the order. Owl on those 6-lap-old mediums. In P1 then, Paul right behind now really bunched them up. Dante in P3. This has got to be a saving grace for, well, it can work against him. He was probably waiting for the medium tires to wear out. But this just extends the tire life by about 3 laps.
It does, yep. Might make it more difficult for Dante.
P5, Pineaxe, Nolito, 6. 7th, Wolfie, Larry, 8. Lewis with that drive-through in 9th. Mosbeck, 10th. 11th, Ryan Turka. Point K is sitting 12th. 13th is Switzerland right behind. Still got to catch up to the safety car queue, these guys. Banana also the other McLaren with the drive-through. Carlos, 15. He's broken his wing quite a bit recently. I think he also fell foul to Sandford yesterday. 16 is Quality Darby, and bless after the rest of DNF brings up the rear. Actually, he's disconnected, so it doesn't even matter.
Yes, indeed.
Pinax picks up a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
That's unfortunate. Pinax in a very good position right now. He is
picks up 3 seconds for corner cutting. Wow, how do you corner cut the safety car?
That is very interesting indeed.
Let's get the intervals out of the way. And it's absolutely there. It is, guys. 11 positions then made up by Lewis in this race. Pinax with 8. But these guys from P5 to P8 all have penalties. Yeah, and Toka coming down from P16, basically around the back of the grid, up into the top 10 now. But yeah, those are your drivers who made up the most positions. Haas is better than Mercedes, is what Adalchek says. It's barely half
confirmed.
of the race. Alright, let's get rid of all of this. Very nice. I don't like using telemetry because it just clutters the entire screen.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Yep.
Meow.
Let's get some nice cinematic looks right now. So we have devolved into creating the car noises ourselves. Wow.
Yeah, because the V6 hybrids are ass.
Massive ass.
Zipper, thank you for the posture check. Maverick, you've got to stay up straight now.
Oh, right, fine. Here we go.
It's Carlos.
So, we
maybe
still have one more lap of safety car.
I think we do because we already
probably.
Passed the... Oh, safety car is in this lap.
Oh, okay. That was very late.
The fastest car on track currently pulling into the pit lane then to let the others go through.
Yes, indeed.
Weaving, get as much temperature in those mediums as he can. Dante will be the biggest loser if he can't warm up those hards here right off the start. We'll keep the intervals up there. But Owl really leaving this lead to the safety car line. When does he bolt? He bolts now.
Larkwave right beside Dante at the start. Is Larkwave going to make a dive in the team run?
They're going to go as they were, looking a little further behind. Nolito, Lewis gets past the lap car of Blessom there. Everybody's going to maintain as they were. We've got a bit of a fight here, too wide for Lazy Banana and somebody else. It's actually the race for Squabbly Darbly nearly into the wall is Switzerland on the left-hand side, getting pinched there. But Nolito looking at Larkwave, maybe looking for that move. Not yet. It's too early. He hasn't got alongside. Oh, a bit of a lock up there for Locke. Nolito have to go slow. Locke actually bouncing off of that barrier there, hopefully looking to not have damage. Another lockup. But we're looking at Dante. He's lost a second and a bit already to the cars ahead. So his hards not up to temperature. He hasn't managed to keep them in their operating window.
Dante might be struggling here. This could be the worst possible timing for a safety car, unfortunately.
This could also be possibly the best time for everybody to crash into Castle.
Yes, indeed, it could.
Through there perfectly fine.
Panax right on Dante's gearbox here. No DRS as of yet.
Yeah, still 3 laps of no DRS then. This is going to be the first lap coming to an end. But does Pinax need that DRS? Here they come now. It's going to be flat round here, and then again look to the right, flat round here. Look at the cars zoom past. Look at the speeds building up to nearly 200 miles an hour here. Now in the slipstream, Pinax, look at this. Here he goes to the inside. Dante keeps to the race line. He's looking for the more flowing run around the outside. And Paulwa trying to get around the outside of Owl.
Yeah,
but
can't
these two
quite
guys
do
are
it.
still going to go at it side by side. Dante with a great exit is going to maintain, but maybe Pinax. No, he's going to sit behind.
Not quite.
Nolito and Lockwave, though, fighting it out right behind him. 2 abreast they go. But again, the chasing car has to settle behind. It looks like both McLaren drivers have just served their drive-through penalty here. on lap 16. But Dante really struggling now, losing a lot of time to the other drivers. A lot of diverse teams were cheering on here in chat. Some for Pineax, some for Dante, some for Heart as a whole.
Wow.
Blessom has managed to rejoin, thankfully, but he is still a lap down. 5 tenths now. The gap between the leader somehow became 2 tenths. The deltas aren't really sticking true to themselves here today. But Paul, look how close he's down
Wow,
into
he's
turn 15.
right
They're
on
both going
his
to keep
gearbox.
it clean.
Yeah.
Paul, this is his prime opportunity now. He is in the box seat to take the lead of the Grand Prix here on the end of lap 16, turning 17. Here he goes now. This is his chance, riding the gearbox. Where will he go, left or right? He's gonna look to the right, maybe. Where's he going? He is gonna go for the outside line here. But Williams defending as hard as he can. Still no DRS on this occasion. Now DRS is enabled. But Owl late on the brakes, managing to stay ahead. Paul holding it round the outside there.
And yes, wow, he does. But that does then give Oil DRS on this straight. Ooh.
But Owl not close enough to capitalize.
After all that fighting, that also invites Dante back into the fight. Dante still
right
cannot
there.
be written off, and Oil does bin it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's wing damage for Oil. And just after a safety car. Yeah. Oh, that's gotta be gutting.
Oh, that's,
just be
he's going
kicking
now
yourself.
down the order. Through Castle, hopefully he does not bin it here. We'll just ride on board with him just to make sure he gets here through safe and sound.
Oh,
managed
the
to get through there
understeer.
nearly. But he's throwing away a win now. Possibly box for a sort of soft to the end. I think they will go.
Yeah, they would make it from here.
Towards Carlos. Point K. He's not had the greatest race here today in comparison to round 5 yesterday. Getting very close to the barrier there. Antoka looking a little bit threatened there. Maybe applying a little bit of pressure. But now Point K tries to get a good run here. He doesn't do so. Antoka's great out of the turn 15 there. 16 and 17. Antoka a bit squirmish there, I think. Losing the rear ever so slightly. Point K now has the run. Here he goes. Now he's in the slipstream. He's got DRS on this occasion. DRS is enabled this lap. And here he goes. Pulls to the outside, the right-hand side, out of VRS actually. But he does it quite easily. Just up ahead, locked with Larry side by side. But the fresher medium compound tire winning that battle out. Maverick, this is it's quite exhilarating here. It's not as hectic and action-packed as Zandvoort yesterday, but this is a very clean action here.
Yes, indeed. Another ding-dong battle we're seeing here. We're being treated this weekend. Division 2, as always, providing great racing.
So Owl might be looking to go one more lap here. If he doesn't box this lap, then I think he's going to try and nurse this car home, because otherwise he's going to get nothing out of this race.
Yeah.
He's got everything to lose.
Lito.
In the Lito.
Wow, beautiful move from Lito. Really aggressive.
Wow, can't believe it. That was phenomenal from Nolito, making advantage of Pineax being stuck behind the broken car of that Williams.
Yes, indeed. Lito could get himself up onto the podium here, with Oil struggling with that front wing damage.
Go Curse team. Renault is the Curse team, isn't it? Dante, he's going to get a good run out or turn 15. Everything else is flat around there. He is still within DRS and ERS here. Sorry, not ERS, DRS and slipstream.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's very low on ERS. He just can't pick it with Paul. Paul's already gone.
Paul
His
was
little
broken
peach
it.
helmet there, shining and dimming in the shadow.
Lito could be squaring up a move on Pineax here. Nope, holds behind for now.
Went very deep. Would Nolito get past?
Oh, he
there?
has.
Go to the inside at turn 2. Does Owl back out of this one, or does it fight it back? He is trying to fight it.
Fight it round the outside. Not
He
quite.
got very close to the wall. I'll tell you
He did
what,
indeed.
that could have ended in tears for both of the guys.
For sure.
Wow, really having to break early. He's going to go deep again, not hooking it up to the apex. But we see that lack of downforce there. Really affecting him, understeering Pinax now
slapping the
in a
wall
prime
as well.
position.
Can Pinax take advantage?
No, but maybe Larry has been invited into this one. Maybe trying to do a carbon copy. This time Pinax has learned he's defensive, but round the outside, the Red Bull.
Wow!
Tell you what, guys, this is phenomenal.
Beautiful racing.
How are people making moves there?
I know, that's incredible.
So Pinax, caught flustered from the lead of the previous lap, has not learnt and lost out once again in the same corner, this time round the outside. But now Dante, he's closer. He's getting closer, ever so slightly to Paul was. The tires definitely starting to fall off the cliff from our leader here of this race. Last lap, it was 1.1 second gap going towards his DRS zone here. Now it's 8 tenths, 9 tenths, but it's still closing.
Yep,
Dante's
7 laps
still
to
within
go.
a shot here.
Yep, he is.
Here goes Larry on Owl into town. Owl all the way to the pit wall, refusing the inside line. He will not yield here.
Oh, but Larry around the outside. Yeah,
The
Larry holds
fighter
it.
is that Williams driver.
Yes, indeed. Larry looks like he could get himself on the podium here. Lito still to serve his 3 seconds penalty.
Squabbly Dobbly and Antoka here for P10 and 11. What would be the last finishing positions if we were doing F1 points late on the break? Squabbly
Oh, Squarbly! Yeah. Luckily, keeps it out of the wall.
He doesn't do a Carlos Sainz and has to take the escape road. Manages to maintain the track position that he had previously.
But releases the pressure on Antoka now. Antoka can relax a little bit and focus on the car ahead.
Indeed, how's Pinax doing? He's losing, still stuck behind the Owl as they go in Castle now all the way up there. Owl still managing to nurse this car. He's got to go 6 more laps though. Dante still losing some time to Paul on this occasion. He's 1 second out. Still haven't reached the DRS detection point. So as long as he's within that 1 second, he will get the DRS and close in. Let's take a look at tires again real quick. There is the tire life of everybody. Owl on 13 laps. He's got the oldest tires and the softest. Actually, Wolfie does, but it's not that old just yet. Now Owl has Pinax coming right behind him. Blockway following suit. It doesn't look like Pinax getting close on this occasion. Still trying to maybe a second bite of the cherry on the next DRS straight, but Pinax really close on the brakes here. As we go down towards turn 2, Pinax not exiting the corner as quickly as Owl. So Owl still has the natural pace, even with that broken front wing.
Yeah, and Arkwave getting really interested too, right behind these 2 guys. Larkwave in a pretty good position here as well on those 13 lap old hards. Oh, and Point K has lost it. Point K has touched the wall.
Does he have damage? He does. He's lost his right wing here.
Yes,
and he's going to invite Antoka to take up his position. And yellow flags in sector 1. It's a Ferrari. It's Switzerland. He's taking the escape road.
Oh.
So thankfully, no damage for him.
But it
as
is
he has to do a 2-point turn here.
Yeah, an Arayan Karthikayan, Lord and Savior himself.
Bless him, trying to unlap himself on Wolfie, but Dante is bringing this gap down ever so slightly. It is coming down in increments of 1, but Paul, he has to keep on the road now. Dante is now really close. 7 tenths, 6 tenths is coming down to. So Dante really is decided now is hammer time. These last 5 laps, it's all or nothing now. It's 4 tenths going towards DRS straight.
Here we go.
Here we go. He's within slipstream. He is well within DRS. Hards, V mediums, both same tire rates, but different levels of wear. But Dante just does not have the ERS to try and pull himself. But he has the slipstream to hang with him.
Yeah,
Here comes Larry.
I wonder.
4P3, the final podium position. The Red Bull sneaks down the inside here.
Beautiful
And he's
move.
going to make a simple move. Textbook there.
Yes, indeed. Shows us how
And
it's
a
done.
front wing damage.
Oh no. Oh, so he does. Where did he pick that up? That's
Not
not
sure,
great.
but now Owl really feeling the pressure. Pinax has never been as close as he has this time. Can he try and
gonna
make
send
the
it?
move? He's not.
No. Playing it safe.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
I
out
lost
in
it
the wall.
again! Oh, no. Again, making a mistake on that corner.
Oh, a great
That's
swing
going to
by
invite
Carlos
Carlos
is on the
Sainz.
outside.
Ooh.
Does he hold it there? This
He
corner was
does.
really
Wow.
tight. Someone has to yield here. Neither do. And Owl capitalizes on that with a more flowing run. And he's going to maintain P6. Larry, 3-second time penalty.
How did they go sideways through there? That's
Oh!
incredible.
Carlos nearly tank slapper into the wall there.
Yeah.
There's a Owl broken wall.
Another clout with the wall. Oil just losing wing everywhere here.
Now, Owl, he cannot box. If he does, he's practically thrown away any chances of finishing within the points. But how late does he dare? He's going to manage it, but we'll look towards Dante and Paul now. Dante, yellow flags in sector 3. Somebody's in the wall.
Looks like a Renault. Yes, it's Lito. Lito has topped the wall. He's got major wing damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. The huge contact! Oh!
Yellow flag, someone has gone.
Oh, that looks like Point K has ended up sideways there. Oh, that's disgusting.
Point K forced into the pit lane. Nothing he can do. Zero front wing on that car. No downforce.
Yep.
And he's going to go in. Nothing you can do about that. Really unfortunate.
Oh.
Side by side with Owl this time. Both front wing damage again. But Squabbly Dobbly, he's looking to make this 3 wide going into the next corner.
Antoka right there too. Antoka just... Oh, someone's locking up. Ferrari hits into Oil. Antoka takes advantage. Another lock up from Larkwave.
This is absolute calamity here today in these closing stages of the race. Antoka, the only one out of these 3 here with a full complement of the front wing. What Squabbly Dobbly's wing looks like as Antoka down the inside here.
Oh, that's a cut. Oh, yeah, he's just given away 3 seconds.
Penalty.
Yep. But at least he avoided contact.
In the wall, lap 3.
Yep, I think you probably would have. Just kidding.
Oh, side by side, Owl and Squabbly. Owl got no downforce through, then he's clouting the wall one more time and lost both in plates now.
Oh, he has, yep. You know, there probably is spare wing in there, Owl, if you need one. I don't think Williams are that bankrupt that they wouldn't give you a front wing.
Yellow flag, it's Castle!
And Lito has retired. Oh. Oh no. Oh, Lito. Lito had an amazing race up to this point. And 3 wide into turn 1 here, could we see? Antoka finally getting ahead of several other drivers. This is a really good result from Antoka. Yeah.
He's still trying to hold off, fend off the attack from the Ferrari driver behind him, applying so much pressure. Lewis is back there after serving his drive-through, sitting in P9. Lazy Banana not so fortunate as to pick himself up towards the top 10. Oh, into the wall lock wave! Oh no, another driver falling foul of these walls. Lewis picking up a position as a result. Oh, he's running the wall again.
Yeah, Larkwave has just wiped his wing off.
It's a flying wing.
Yeah, it is. Oh no. Yeah.
Really unfortunate.
And he yeets over the curbs. He nearly sent him to the moon.
Not do the same thing his teammate has. Point K late on the brake. Switch just backs out of that one. Yellow flags. Once again, it's Larkwave. Or it's where Larkwave is, but I don't see who it's for.
Ooh. Could just be Larkwave going slowly, maybe. Dante.
Hey.
Really, really close to Paul Wah here.
Oh wow,
Too
this is the
tense.
closest he's been.
Yeah.
He's practically bump drafting him now. This is the moment. Lap 24, starting 25, the penultimate lap of the race.
Here he
There
goes.
goes Dante to the inside. And he's going to be half a car's length ahead into the braking zone. He's a full car's length ahead. He's going to close the racing line and reclaim P1 here.
Can he hold on until the end? Does Paul Watt have any tires left to be able to make an impact?
Indeed, it already looks like Dante's got a great drive out of number 2 into turn 3 here. It's basically some boxes on these corners. It just makes up a massive box.
Yes, indeed it does. The
Dante
kind of
going
corner
really well.
Maverick
Banana
hates.
pass.
Yes.
Lockwing into the pit lane, gunning for fastest lap maybe. Some of the drivers are Owl, Point K, both on soft compound tires.
Yeah, it's worth it. Down at those bottom kind of positions, you don't really lose much by boxing if you do get the fast lap, because the difference between each position is 1 point. So, yep, definitely worth it. May as well try and get something out of this Grand Prix.
Still giving it all of these to the absolute limits, and the barriers there through Castle. Paul losing out some time. Dante in the rhythm, in tune with his car, in tune with the track. Paul a big lockup, bouncing there through the curb. In turn 14, in 15 now. Paul has to get a great exit here. He's not managed to do so. Those
No, he hasn't.
are really fallen off the cliff. 1.1 seconds, no
Is that a
DRS then. The Haas.
This could be Dante cementing it.
Last lap now. It's now or never. Paul has to. It's all or nothing. He is a reserve, so he's got absolutely nothing to lose if he absolutely guns it here and bins it. He will be here maybe next season. He's got the pace to definitely be a Div 2 driver.
This is an impressive drive. I don't think he's even done a D3 drive yet.
Oh, Carlos and Pinex here. They go into turn 1. Trying to fight it out. Pinex, after getting past Owl, has really found his pace, but Paul is really close to Dante. I think he's tapping there a bit.
Yeah, we're being told that Dante's shifter is stuck. Is Dante struggling to change gear? Gearbox issues on the final lap.
So again, the gearbox issues returning to the Alfa Romeo car that's plagued him in the early stages of the race, but he's only got half a lap now to navigate. We'll just keep on board with him. Look at his steering wheel, see how he goes through the gears. We've got two sides, Slackface cheering for the Haas, Zippo for Dante. This is going to be an extremely tight finish. One without any ERS and DRS. The other with slipstream, DRS and ERS. It's now or never. No DRS actually for the Haas. It's going to be a straight up drag race to the line.
Drag the line,
Dante has the gap.
I think he's got it.
And it's going to go to the line with a monumental gap there. Paul no answer. And to the line, Dante will come home and pick up the win of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Paul with a great debut here for P2. Larry, third. Great job. But it's a drag race side by side to the line. Pineax, can he get him? It looks like he does.
Pineax gets it on the line, but yeah, Carlos gets P4.
That was a very close finish there. And
Indeed it was.
P6 penalties though displaces him. 7th is for that harsh driver. Squably Darbly 6. Lewis after serving drive-through penalty 8th. 9th for Mosbeck. Lazy Banana is going to pick up 10th, but will he? Owl side by side to the line again. A carbon copy of what happened with Pineax and Carlos, but Owl is going to stay ahead. Lazy Banana 11th. Woofy 12th. Bringing home, I don't think he got the fastest lap of the race. Point K 13th, 14th for Larkwave. Switzerland is gonna come home and pick up the rest of the points here, which is 1 point to his name. Let's actually try and see if we can find fastest lap of the race. It's for Owl.
Wow, what a race! Woo! We got another complete treat there.
this weekend was amazing.
Yes,
Actually, I
indeed.
forgot to do driver of the day. Let me do that poll real quick right now, guys.
Oh, yes, indeed. Can commentators, can we vote on it as well? Question mark?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool.
I just gotta find which one is the guys. You gotta remind me of polls. New poll. Give me drivers you want to see on the poll. I can only do 5. Driver of the day. Give me some drivers. Dante. Who was the other one? Who was in P2? Who's the ass? Paul.
So Bless Home did actually come back to that race, and just so that you all know, was
Larry.
able to do that race with no traction control on a keyboard.
Carlos and Larry from P15 and 14, and even Panax from P13 respectively, 3, 4, and 5.
Wow.
And let's get a squabbly here. So basically everyone at the top, I mean, they drove phenomenal races here.
They did indeed.
I would put Owl here, but you know, he kind of threw it away at the end.
I think so.
And I'll leave that on there for 3 minutes.